Alright, we've got another game. I am playing Deathwish Warrior. My opponent Kratos is going to be playing Nicholas Merrick. This mage that has a board wipe included. Usually you play this in Deathwing the Destroyer deck. Also, this is my deck, so I know. I put that sleeve on because, oh yeah, let's reroll. You got it. Because it looks like Deathwing, right? It's kind of like his back. Yeah, anyways. Would we keep this hand? It's got Deathwish in it. And Greaves, that's kind of the combo, so... And Guardian's Plate Bracers, so we've got pretty much a good hand. Even a Vindicator's Brand to kill one of his ongoings, which I'm sure he's going to have one eventually. In fact, he's a mage, so he might spell suppression my Deathwish, and if we Vindicator's Brand that off, that's one way to do that. Got it. That'll be on your turn. Let's draw one. I think I'm going to lead with that quest because it gives me better options early. I don't really know. I don't want my opponent knowing I have this. So check it out. This card's free on my first turn. So that's why it's in the deck. Also, we have no turn one play, so this is like obvious. Go ahead. Oh, I should have attacked, but I did not. Actually, I'm just going to block that damage with my armor. Still, it would have been better to attack. Actually, no, I mean, I kind of know the Deathwing deck, so I know I have the armor to block that damage, and if my opponent plays Mikhail, then me untapping means I take 2 more damage, so that's just not a great trade. Unless my opponent would have burned me here, but like, it's turn 2. I don't think I'm going to get burned. Yeah, he's going to complete. He has the same quest as me. Pay 1, look at the top 3, put a revealed card with even cost into your hand, and the rest on the bottom. So he got 3 evens. No, he got 2. So he took Mikhail. That card just draws 1. And Tuskar Kite, he's not allowed to pick. This is odd. When he's done with his turn, I'm going to complete mine. Oh, he's got another card. It is Smoldering Blast. Got it. I'm going to go ahead and complete my quest too. Same one. So we got to pick an even. Interesting. Shadowmourne is so expensive versus his deck. I really doubt I'll be using that. Annihilator, you know, it costs mana to use every time, but I might just use it as a way to trigger Vindicator's Brand just to get it to fall off. I'll take the Annihilator. I can't see myself casting this 6 mana thing. Especially not versus a deck that doesn't really have a lot of allies. Right, so that goes in my hand. Flip that, untap, draw 1. Opponent's board is Everlasting Cold and Smoldering Blast to pop an ally. Hey, it's Vindicator's Brand all day. Let's just go land here. My opponent has a Mikhail. That's fine. So I'm going to take some damage from him when I untap. I think the play's got to be Deathwish. It gives my opponent the ability to interact with it or destroy it or silence it, but I just want to go ahead and get it out there. We'll play Deathwish. And then I will swing at your hero with Deathwish, so we will both deal 3 to each other, but I'm going to block it, so you take 3. Your turn, and I'll take 1 from that dot. So, 4 weapons in our hand. But hey, we had a decent hand. We had the Prep Bracers and Deathwish and Greaves. It's kind of like a god hand, actually, if you look for it. One of these is probably a resource, or at least this Hailstorm. I don't know if I'm going to want that. But then again, this deck usually plays Signet of Manifested Pain and the Mirror Image tokens. So Hailstorm would be a nice, easy way to kill off all those tokens. So I might play my quest here. I can pay 3, discard my Hailstorm, and the Death Rattle trigger happens when this card touches the graveyard. So it'll ping his board for 1. So that's a play I'm going to keep in my pocket. I know I'm going to take 2. I'm probably just going to use my... If I use my bracers to block that. Yeah, I think I'll just go kill his ally. That's probably the best play here. So I'll just block 2 now. I'll go ahead and block 2 from the Mikhail trigger when I untap. Let's draw for the turn. got another quest. So do we pay 3 just to put a Vindicator's Brand in a play? No, it's got to be play the Greaves, punch his hero, untap, and then punch the McHale. Ooh, if I untap, though, I take extra damage from McHale, but... Yeah, I'll do it the other way around then. I'll just run into his McHale, use this to block the Greaves, and then punch his hero after that. That's the play. We'll go land. I got the combo online, so here's what we do. Activate Death Wish, and I will swing in and kill McHale and take 2 back. But I will use the armor to prevent that, untap my hero, swing at your hero, and we trade 3 damage. And then I'll pass. Take 1 from your dot. Trying to remember that. Sometimes it's hard for the opponent, especially this guy. I think he's alt-tabbed playing WoW too. So he's got 4 cards left in hand. That's probably going to draw him something. Yeah, go for it. He got another one of these. We've seen 4 of these so far. So he's picking even. He's got Blizzard, Spell Suppression, or Arcane Intuition. It's going to be the Blizzard for sure, right? Yeah, Blizzard. So we've got a Blizzard coming in. Hey, just to remind you, I can block Blizzard's damage with armor. Okay. Alright. Untap, draw. No McHale in place, so we don't take damage anymore. Probably going to want that card. I think we might need the resources at some point. Keys. Is there anything we want to keys for in this deck? I really wish I wish I just knew the deck better. Let me see. I could keys for Shuriken of Negation as an interrupt, but I don't have that right now. I might just play Vindicator's Brand and swing with it. Because next turn it looks like we're going to get... I could also search for Fleshwork Glaive, and then we could... Let's see, what the combo at that point would be... Deathwish, we punch for 3, untap with boots, have the Fleshwork Glaive in play, and then hit for 5, because it's 3 plus the 2 damage, so that would be 8 damage this turn, put my opponent down to 14. Then my opponent has an Eye of the Storm active from now on. And that's okay. If I were just... That's my whole turn, though, is just putting Fleshwork and attacking with it. If I just put the Vindicator's Brand into play and swing, that's a total of 3, 6, and then 3 more from the Vindicator's Brand, so 9. It's a total of 9 damage. Doesn't make me use up my tutor. That plays probably fine. Annihilator is only... I just happen to pick it because the other one's expensive. Also, in case they get mirror images, this will go through that. So, I think I want to get rid of the second Vindicator's Brand. Don't think I'm going to need both. Alright, we'll play a resource. Play this equipment, swing with the equipment. Activate Deathwish. So, we're going to swing at you for 6. It's 3 from the weapon, 3 from Deathwish. So, it'll put you at 12. I'll untap the damage. So, I'll tap my boots, you know the deal. Swing for 3 more. And this time I'll use my armor to block that. And pass to you. I'll take 1 from the dot. Opponent's 10 health. Another thing I can consider is just using Vindicator's Brand to pop permanents off his side of the board so he can't Deathwing too soon. He has 5 cards in hand. This is the most concerted effort board I've ever seen. That's the 4th one now. Okay. Gonna pay for Magni. Did you want to leave this land untapped and just tap your quest instead? That way you have the option of tapping me down? Like if I have lethal or something? Yeah, go ahead then. Just flip your 2 lands. Or resources, sorry. I actually played WoW TCG before I played Magic, but I think calling them land... I think you just go with whatever the lowest syllable is, like lands. It's just easier to say. That's why people say exile instead of remove from game. Reconstruct. I can reconstruct nothing. Sounds pretty good. Alright. I think I may have a weird play to kill my opponent this turn. Follow me if you want. We're going to go with... let's do the math on it. If we swing with Deathwish and our weapon, it'll kill this guy. cool. It dies. And then we'll have 3 mana, maybe 4 if we play land. So 4 mana left. We can, with only 4 mana left, I don't know if we can do that play. My idea was we could just play a weapon, like a Vindicator's brand. We could play the other Vindicator's brand. Oh, I resourced that. We could play, after attacks, we could play Hailstorm. I think the whole... No, I was thinking, if Annihilator's cheap, that's right. So we'll have 4 mana left. If I were to play resource swing with the weapon, we have 4 mana left. We could play Annihilator to pop the Vindicator's brand off, kill this Everlasting Cold or something like that. And then our hero is untapped because of the boots. So then we can, with our other 2 mana, we can swing with Annihilator again, but that will only deal 6 damage total to the hero, so it'll get him down to 4 health. It's not really going to do it. We could Bloody Ritual to see if we can draw a Heroic Throw. That's another play. We've got a lot of plays this turn. We could Keys for a card that we want, and then on our opponent's instep, Darkness Calling to discard that equipment. That'll be 5 mana. Untap with 6 mana and reconstruct it into play. There's nothing that really is that good for 6 mana that I want. Except the Shadowmourne that we didn't take, which would have helped. That's okay. Sorry, complicated turn, Kratos. Give me a second. Keys and reconstruct do a lot for the deck. You really have to know the equipment in the deck, though, and I guess I just don't know it that well. I know what it's like in play, but I'm not sure what to do. We can also play resource, flip our hero, attack without the weapon. Nah, that's pointless. It costs more to do the same thing. Hopefully I'm not driving my opponent wild here. We can also swing without the weapon, and then pay 3 and discard this, which will kill off this ally, and then our hero will be untapped. Then we can hit his hero for 6. So I still have 4 health left. Kind of seems like a lot of these plays are very similar. But we will be tapped down next turn. Well, the safest play here seemed to be, alright, I'll just swing into your Protector with my weapon and Death Wish. So, Protector's going to die. I'm going to take 1. Alright, so yeah, he took 6, so he dies. And then untap my hero because of the boots. Oh, supposed to pay 1 for that. With our extra... I mean, the most we could do is an additional 6. So our current play is 3 for Death Wish, 6 if we play and swing with Annihilator. I don't think there's a huge difference between the two. Maybe we just Keys and see what's in our deck, because I really just don't know it that well. I'm going to Keys. We're a couple turns away from really doing this. I don't know that it's that important, because my opponent may have some really useful ways to outplay that. Oh, that's a cool play too. I didn't think about that. I could search for Greaves, replay Greaves, hit his hero, and then use the new Greaves to untap. Don't think it's going to be necessary though. We can just play the Fleshwork Glaive here. That's going to do 2 plus our 3, so it'll swing it for 5. But it's just going to sit in our hand and not really do anything after that. I don't see a ton that I should be getting now. I could grab this cape, and if he ever plays tokens, it'll pop the tokens off. Alright. Maybe we just go with the glaive. Just go for some damage. Sure, we'll just do that play. If I can find it again. Oh my gosh. Also, this is way better than the other one for tokens. I might just grab this. This is going to restrict his plays if it has anything to do with tokens. And it's just sort of an armor that sits in play. Sure. Alright, we got this one. It's the mask. For resource, don't think I'm going to need Annihilator this game. Just going to play that face down. We just got an answer to his tokens. I'll play the mask and pass. Or no, I'm going to swing with hero for 3 more damage from Deathwish. And then pass to you. I'll take 1 from your dot. Block with the armor. Yep, so opponent's at 7 health. I don't think it was that important to get a weapon that turn because I deal 6 a turn without the weapon in play already. Yeah, go for it. So he's looking for something good here. He's got another concerted effort, so even. It's going to have to be the Signet. Funny enough, if he ever decides, if he puts a token into play, and anytime he puts another token into play, this thing will end up killing both the tokens, because I'll just choose not to kill his tokens in any way, so it's already doing work. It prevents him from stacking up any more of these Smoldering Blasts, which have no targets, because I don't have any allies. It prevents him from putting more dots down. It just kind of restricts his play in a game where he's getting close to dead already. He's got 5 cards in play, though. He's casting another Protector. Funny enough, if I would have took that Shadowmourne over the Annihilator, it could actually just kill this guy and win me the game. Untap, draw. Can I win? That'll have to be 2 turns from now. I think maybe this turn we can pay 3, discard the Hailstorm, ping that guy for... Oh, he's got Eye of the Storm. So I'd have to pay 1 to swing with my Vindicator's Brand to see if he'll even let me attack. Or I think I don't do that. I think I just swing with Deathwish. I'll swing at your hero. That can only hit allies. I don't know what you're doing with it. You gonna shoot your guy? Can't, nope, it's allies only. I mean, you've got Eye of the Storm in play too. I mean, I'm probably gonna kill you this turn unless you... I'm just saying. Actually, I didn't even activate, so yeah, the Death Wish is... If you don't tap... I think I was supposed to activate this first. And yeah, then I'll use the boots to untap. Okay, now I will declare attack at your hero. Now you want to eye. Got it, I'm tapped. I did that a little messy. I was supposed to activate Death Wish first, I think, but whatever. 1 step closer. Alright, so turn 7 can be pay 3 to do this quest, pay 2. So that's 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8 to swing. I don't have 8 mana, so I would need to set part of that up with Darkness Calling now or something like that. Have any equipment in there? No. I can also just Bloody Ritual, gain a bunch of cards, and see where the game takes me. Actually, if I Bloody Ritual up to 8, this will just discard anyways, so that is one of... Oh, I won't be able to go up to 8 because I'm going to play Resource for sure. I'll pay 4 and draw 4. Oh, did you want to counter that or anything? I didn't really give you a chance. With 1 mana, I don't think you can. Okay, more of the same tutor cards. Hailstorm. Not exactly what we're looking for right now, but we got a real resource. We'll just play that. Now we have 7 cards anyways. That's right, this was a card. We forgot to count that. That would have been a stupid turn if we planned it that way. Don't think we'll get too punished, though. 2 resources left open. I can keys just in case. I mean, I don't really know what card I would want to get. again. But I think we'll go ahead and do that. I'll do another keys. I can either grab either the Bone Fist Gauntlets, so I can make that combo a little cheaper, I can swing cheaper, but it still ends up just costing 2 regardless. We can also grab the Shuriken of Negation to just have a counterspell in hand. I think that's just the smartest play, so yeah, we'll take that. Actually, I think getting the Shadowmourne is a better play, because then I can just kill his guy. The one we didn't pick earlier. I think I'm gonna pick it now. I'll take 1 from the dot and just block it. Alright, opponent has 10 permanents. Wait, can he just pay for that thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, but he can cast like a mirror image, and then oh, he's just gonna play a bunch of permanents, and then cast Deathwing right now. That's one way to do it. Oh, he's not gonna do that. Hey, look, we drew the only card that we were gonna search for. So, just been kind of an odd game all around. So I don't think my opponent has instant speed tap. Oh, I'm gonna block the blizzard damage. Alright, so we don't need all these reconstructs, right? Definitely not going to need both of these. Actually, I'm definitely not going to need the hailstorms either, so that's a safer one. Let's just toss that in the resource row. Oh, that's tapped. We use that. And then we'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Shadowmourne, kill your protector. Vindicator's Brand's going to fall off because I have a two-handed weapon in play. And when that thing falls off, I'll use it to destroy Everlasting Cold. Right, getting rid of my opponent's permanents. Just to remove his chances to win. Now I just swing for a bunch. Yeah, Death Wish and then swing for a bunch. That's pretty much game, man. To be honest, I had a sweet hand. I drew like a bunch of my best cards. It was kind of a weird game. Oh, Deathwing off the top. What's in the hand? Anything relevant? Let's see what he's got. Bunch of Blizzards and Signets. Well, this card makes Signet not so good. Can't play both of anything. Even the 2 of the tokens that come out have the same name. Can't really have those stay in play. Well, maybe not your greatest draw, but it was interesting seeing a whole bunch of this quest. I had 2. I think you had 3. Well, GG, man.